my beautiful creatures, and welcome back to my channel and my crazy hairdo. I don't typically look like this. For the newbies. The oldies already know that. This is awkward. Today I am conducting to what is a highly requested video from a great deal of my clients, and they would like to see a demonstration on how to install dreadlocks. Bear with me, you may hear some cartoons in the background, so when I edit this video I'm going to be putting in some music to kind of tune that out. My toddler over here is munching out on some snacks and probably not going to take a nap, and I need to get this done, so we're just going to do it because that's what moms do. For those of you who are newbies and not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you hop on board, so definitely consider...
Try that again.
For those of you who are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you guys stick around. So yeah, we're just gonna hop on into it. Basically, to let the newbies know, I have had my dreadlocks for 3 years now. New video coming out very soon on the timeline period, and I have some goodies I can leave down below in the description box for you of my dread journey in the first year and in the second year. And now I'm going to combine all 3 of them and make a very new one very soon for you guys, showing you from the very beginning stages the whole way up until now. But basically, in a nutshell, I had my entire head of dreads for 2.5 years, and about 6 months ago, leading me up to my 3-year mark now, I decided to comb a few out, and then I realized I combed maybe a bit too many and I missed them, so I will have another update to do of me installing a few new ones. So these guys are not mature just yet. They're about a month old, and then these guys are all 3 years old. I'm going to be putting in the extension on this new one because I feel that these guys are so condensed and thick that trying to get a crochet hook through them to install the extensions is going to be rather difficult. And I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the extensions in, but I do have a few extras to work with from older clients that I've had. I have like this brindle color here. I know that this is blonde here at the end, but I just, yeah, I don't know, guys. We're just going to work with what I've had in my bin for my clients for a while now. So I'm going to demonstrate using this guy. First off, whenever you get extensions, I like to order mine on eBay, and I get 100% human hair, and it's pretty affordable. I like to get the Remy. It's a pack like this, and I can generally, with the size frame that I get, I can generally get about 20-ish dreads out of each pack, so that's pretty decent. This is what they look like when you get them. This is leftover from a very recent client. I'll have to shout out to her then. So yeah, basically they have the clips and stuff in here. I like to keep the clips in until I'm ready to install them on my clients or myself or whatever have you. I actually only had extensions for myself a long time ago for only a couple months, and then I combed them out. That was in the beginning of my dread journey. So this hasn't happened for me for a long time now, but anywho, I'm used to doing it on other people, so we'll be fine. I'm going to take this clip here with some scissors, and I'm going to cut as close to the clip as possible, but you will see, I don't know if you know much about extensions. I didn't really until I started my dread business, but there's like a woven area here that you obviously don't want to weave into your hair, so make sure to cut right under that. But yes, this is an extension that has been dreaded up by myself, and we're going to be using this one today to demonstrate. So I'm going to stop blabbing now because I've had a lot of coffee, and we're just going to get into the tutorial so that way you guys have a visual to work with and you know what to do. I've cut off that clip deal. I got some frays, and looks like I'll be sweeping again today, but hey, again, back to mom life, whatever. I will take a comb, a fine comb like so. It doesn't, you know, rhyme or reason, doesn't matter, but the finer the better. That's more so for making the dreadlocks, but a comb regardless of any sort will work. I will brush out this loose stuff here, which is quite a lot. And I will just set it off to the side because I may use that to kind of like mess it up and weave around the attached portion to basically weave some stuff in and out. So we're just going to set that aside because you may end up needing it. It's a fun day, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. I don't typically ever shoot videos. She's usually like with her awake. She's usually taking a nap, and then the older kids are at school when I do so, and then I edit them in the evening time. But it's been crazy. Last week I had the flu. or the week right before. I had to recover last week from the flu, and it was just intense, guys. So I'm just trying to hop back into my normal routine here, and it's a wee bit chaotic. So anywho, I'm going to take this area, and even though it's like really stick straight, I'm going to try and rough it up and kind of get it messy and stuff so it's just can mat together better with the dreadlock. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to take this one. This is the one I chose to work with for today. I will take these frayed pieces, and where this dreadlock ends, it's a very new one, so it still isn't quite mature yet, nothing like these guys here. But I'm going to roughly say it's right around here. I'm going to match this up with this, and that's how it's going to look. I'll be able to weave this guy into this one here, and then there will be my extension. And that'll also help some of these blondes from this ombre fade effect that has been happening to me over the last few years. So yeah, that'll kind of blend together. I'm actually very surprised I have a dread extension that will work with my color coordination. So anywho, guys, after we do that, we're going to match it up here. I'm going to kind of wrap some of these hairs around my dreadlock. Then I'm going to take a metal, I'll have to let you know what the size is. It's a 1.15 millimeter metal crochet hook. I just buy a whole pack of them, different sizes, and then I have different widths and lengths and stuff to work with depending on whose hair I'm working on. So I will stick this through the extension and my dreadlock out to the other side. If you can look up against my finger, you can see that it's out here, and I will pinch everything together and just pull through. Ha! That's funny that it just did that. Anyway, basically what I'm doing is I'm grabbing some of those hairs from the extension by putting this the whole way through both the extension and my dread, well, the top of the extension and my dread, and I'm going to be pulling pieces of hair through, and I'm going to try and randomize it. You don't want every single hair coming out around the same little area. You want to kind of pull from this way, pull from this way, pull from that way. You're basically just hooking the hair and taking it through. So now I'm going to fast forward with some music and zoom in to show you as I'm doing it. And then I will rotate the dread, and I will take some of those hairs and kind of go this way and do it in a different direction. So I'm taking those stick straight hairs from the extension and pulling it through my dreadlock in different directions and areas. So we're going to do that, and then we'll get to the next step. Okay guys, so now I don't know if I'm going to keep this extension in for myself or not, but I wanted to do this for a demonstration for you. So I'm not going to go crazy involved here and like really lock it together, but at this point you're also going to want to take your loose hair here and wrap that around the dreadlock extension and pull some of those through. So now you've connected it up here and you connected it into here, and you are going to be weaving all of that together, and it's going to be the same concept. So I'll kind of inch down here and show you on my hair with the extension. I'm going to pick up the crochet hook, and then I'm going to take it, go through the extension, and it's basically flip-flopped around now. You're doing it the opposite way. I'm going to go through the extension, I'm going to grab some of my hair, and I'm going to be pulling it through the extension like so. I'm going to come down here and do a little bit further down, a little bit further down, until I come to the very, very tip of my actual hair that's now coming through the dreadlock. So do you see the extension? So do you see how these hairs, if I pull them, these little blonde pieces that are mine, you can see that they're like woven in and attached. Then after that, you're going to start wrapping those hairs around the extension, and you're going to do it again. So that way you are weaving the hairs around and you're pulling them through to connect them to the extension. So now you see that I have more of my loose hairs coming through here, and I'm going to wrap around and I'm gonna do it again. So that's what that looks like, and it's starting to condense itself there, but obviously way more in depth, more time consuming. Again, I don't know how intense I want to do this one for myself because I don't think I want to add the extensions. I might be doing it, and I might be doing an updated video showing you me doing it. That didn't sound right, did it? No, that didn't. But anyway, so I'm going a little more intense here just to kind of really give you a good visual because that's how I learn. Here, this is the hardest part, is getting the top of the extension, the real stick straight parts, to blend well with your dreadlock and your hair. But it's totally doable. You just keep doing the same motions that I'm doing here. Keep wrapping around, go a different direction, wrap around again, and kind of just pull some more through that way. And pull random. The more random you can pull, the better the hair extension and your dreadlock will blend quite nicely. So there's my hair and that dread, so I would kind of maybe turn it at this angle, so now my hair is facing you and the extension's over here, and I'm going to go through that side and pull some out. So again, you're just randomizing and pulling everything out at different directions. Eventually, this will just completely blend together, no problem. Once I have enough going on that's like attached, I will take all these wispies and I will kind of wrap them around, and I will keep my thumb here this time as I push through the crochet hook, and this is where I'm going to go really intense and put everything together all in a line. Be careful not to cause breakage, okay? Right, girl. Right, girl. She says, Wrap it around, pinch it with my finger, come through, grab all those loose hairs in a weaving motion to pull them out the other side. So there's a really good example how it's like hardcore condensing itself now. And I will do that the whole way down until I get to the tip of my hair that's in the extension. So that's how you install an extension, guys. It's actually really easy. It's just time consuming to get all those fine little hairs in there. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it helpful. I apologize for not going super in depth and taking you the whole way to the end because I do not think that I want my dread extensions in. I like just what I have going on for right now until I know 100% and decide. But if I decide to do so, I will make an even more in-depth, detailed version taking you the whole way through. I think I'm going to loosen this guy and take him out though. I just wanted to show you a demonstration to be helpful. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely look, oh, Jesus. Right, Ben. As you can see, it's time to wrap this video up. But anyway, guys, I hope that you liked it. Thumbs up if you did. Question and comment down below, and also make sure to look in the description box under this video for different video links of more in-depth visuals of what I already have as far as making dreadlock extensions, how to properly crochet, how to use the latch hook, and pros and cons of having extensions, and all that yada yada awesome jazz. I hope you guys have an epic, awesome, blessed day. I love and miss you so very much. I will see you all again very soon now that I've kissed the flu goodbye. Thank God. Anyway, guys, I will see you later and have a great day. Bye.